Hi there, this is Justine Calderwood from the Healing Spot Physical Therapy. I'm a physical therapist and I'm just here to give you a couple tips today. If you're suffering from neck tension or upper back tension, pain, if you sit a lot, have a computer or desk job, if you travel a lot, you're sitting in your car or maybe the airplane, or if you have some neck pain, okay? So I just wanted to give you a couple tips that you can use pretty easily at home, at work, or kind of a combination of the two. So I'm gonna go over how to use a small inflatable ball to do what we call self-myofascial release. So what you can do is just get a ball like this. It's just kind of squishy. It's about 4 inches in diameter. And what you can do is use it to open up into the front of the chest. And so a lot of people think because they have pain in the neck that it's all coming from their neck. But in reality, because of poor posture, doing things in front of us a lot of us tend to, we're slouching, we're getting tight into the chest, front of the neck, and it's causing a lot of strain in the back because your neck and your upper back is trying to keep you upright. Okay, so a good way to release some of that tension and pain is to actually release into the front. So to do that, you can take your little inflatable ball. You can lie down either on the floor or onto a bed. Just keep in mind that on your bed it's going to be softer, and so it may be a little bit more comfortable. It depends on how bad you're feeling at this point. So what you can do is take your ball, and you're going to place it along the mid part of your back, okay, into what we call the thoracic spine, your mid-back. For women, you're going to place the ball about mid-chest, which is about your bra line. For men, mid-chest, okay? And if it's too uncomfortable to place directly onto the spine, you can just put it to either of one of the sides, so you're into more of the shoulder blade muscles. Okay, you're going to lie down onto the ball, find a spot, and from there, what I suggest you do is just put your arms out into like a T, okay? So what that does is it gets into the pectoral muscles, into the chest some, and depending on how big your ball is, it might even get up into the neck some, okay? This is really good because what it does is it actually extends in through the thoracic spine, which a lot of us are lacking. If you're doing a lot of stuff in front of you, a lot of times that mid-back gets very stiff and the joints aren't quite as mobile as they used to be. So this is a really good way to open that up. You're just going to place your hands here about 90 degrees or placing them into a T. And then from there, you're just going to hang out. You're just going to let your body start to soften and release where it needs to. So you want to do this for a minimum of 3 minutes. If you can do it for 5 minutes or longer, that's best, okay? So you're just going to hang out here and kind of think of yourself as elongating out through the middle, okay? Out from your chest. You may feel this release down into your stomach. It may be into the chest area, up into the neck, and if it's feeling okay to you, you can even kind of tip your head back a little bit to get up underneath the chin and into the jaw, okay? So from there, after you've held your 3 to 5 minutes or longer, if you're feeling okay, then what you can do is bring your arms up more into a Y position, so about 120 degrees if you're good with angles. So just bring your arms up into this Y position. It's just going to get a little bit different fibers of the tissue and maybe even down into the rib area, okay? So again, you're going to hold for a minimum of 3 minutes from here, up to 5 minutes or longer if you're feeling okay, okay? So from there, you're just softening and you're letting your body release where it needs to. I suggest doing this away from an area that is loud or that you can't concentrate. Really, the biggest thing is that you're feeling into your body and feeling those connections and feeling the softening. All right, so depending, you may be able to do that on a break. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay,
Now you're
did we
connected.
lose it?
It disconnected for a moment, but you are now live again.
Okay, awesome, welcome back. You gotta love technology. Anyway, so you can also do this sitting up in your chair. So this is a really good way to just improve your posture and to have kind of that feedback to sit up a little bit straighter. So what you can do is just take your ball and you can sit in your chair. Now this isn't the best chair in the world to do this because it's not very high, okay? So you want a higher back chair. But what you can do is just place that again, mid-back. You can put it up or lower than that if you wanted to. But you're just going to place it again into your thoracic spine. And then this is just a really good way to remind you to sit up, because if you start leaning forward, you start doing this again, that ball may end up falling, okay? And that's just going to be a reminder for you to do something about that, sit up straighter. You could also do this up against a wall, okay? So maybe on your break or whatever, you can put it up against a wall, and you can bring your feet out and kind of roll against it, or even just lean up against it. All right. So I just wanted to put a plug in for a class that we have. It's actually starting tomorrow, and we are booked. We're completely full for that. But we do offer classes that offer tips like this occasionally. So we use the ball, and we are going to be using the cranial cradle and a foam roller as well. So I love to teach people how they can take care of themselves at home, at work, those kinds of things. So if you are interested in being part of our email list, just comment below, let me know what your email is, or send me a message and let me know that. I'll get you added to our email notification list so we can let you know about some upcoming classes. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will get back to you. Thank you. Have a great Monday.